Hello, good evening everybody. Welcome to my craft space where all the magic happens. Lovely to see you on the live, and also if you're watching on the replay, thank you so much for coming back. So going to be stamping with what's on my desk. I've just completed a class. We've just done the white ink class. So if you're wondering what to do with that little pesky white ink pad and not quite sure what it does, then I would encourage you to join me for one of my white ink classes. Although, because I've already just done one, it might not be for a few months now. So talking about classes, I've been discussing doing a new date for the mixed media canvas. So some of you were sad that you didn't get in on that last Friday. So I'm looking at possibly the 12th of October for that one. If I don't get enough kind of interest in that, I'll probably push it to November, as there may be some other classes that people might want to do, before then. So I can see, has Shaz, no, it was Sandy I can see. I thought I saw Shaz earlier. Ah, she's not here yet. Okay, hi Sandy, hi Martina, hi Lane, hi Lisa. Great to see you all. Thank you for popping by. Can't believe I was actually first today, says Sandy. That never happens. Is that because you finished work, Sandy? That's probably what it is. First lady in. All right, there we go. I've even written a note to remind me. All right, so like I said, I've just done white ink class. So there was something that I did during the white ink class that I thought, ooh, I fancy having a go doing that on a live. And it's the idea of using a stencil with the white ink to do some patterns. That was actually from a homemade stencil. I've made that myself using a punch. So I think I'm just going to grab out a dark piece of cardstock. Now, Miss Cindy used a lovely, she used Pebbled Path earlier, which did look quite delightful. So I'm looking forward to trying that at some point. But I don't know, I'm kind of in the mood for something a bit retro. So I'm wondering whether to stamp onto some cherry cobbler and see where that takes us. Yeah, let's see what happens. So, Sandy wants to do the mixed media. Yeah, it's a Thursday, Sandy. Is that okay? I'm trying to think if there's any reason why I couldn't do the Friday. Oh, hold on. I don't know whether the reason why I didn't want to do the Friday is because I'm going out this following Saturday, and yeah, it's a Thursday. Just letting you know, it is a Thursday. Hi, Len Ragsdale. Welcome. All right, so here I've got textured floral. Now, as I have got the white ink out, I might just do something with the white ink in a minute. Oh yes, I was going to stencil through that, but I've just remembered I put all my stamps in this bucket down here once I use them, so I wouldn't lose any. Right, and then I need to get my mats back. Right, sorry, I'm nearly here. Oh, I'm glad I gave you some time to get your lunch, Cindy. There we go. Oh, it's still not quite straight, is it? So I'm just trying to get myself comfy. There we go. Oh, you mean you would like to take it if you could. Ah, sorry, Sandy, of course. Yes, you did take it the other day. What am I talking? Sorry. I think my brain is still full of the class I've just done, so sorry about that. I think I've been experiencing a little bit of brain fog recently. And now I can't even find my white ink pad. Oh, there it is. Oh no, I'm not. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so confused. Right now, I'm not using white ink. I'm going to use the Blackberry BLiss first. I know this is probably going to stain my stamp an awful lot, but hey ho. It's all in the name of art. Oh, doesn't that look dramatic? I'm just going to do 2 clusters today. 2 clusters of 3. Now, normally, I would stamp that with white ink and then put some two-tone Flora over the top, but in coloured ink. And I'm wondering what two-tone Flora would look like if I stamped it in white ink over the top of this. I wonder. That's half the process, you know. Just wondering, thinking and doing. Sometimes you look at something and go, I wonder how I'm going to do that. And then you think about it and then you do it. Oh, that's intriguing. Okay, just cleaning off my stamp before I apply some more white ink. Oh, Cindy, I think the trick is to stamp off several times, especially when you're stamping onto dark ink like that. Right, what do you think? With or without? The other option is that I should have just stamped it with the stamp that it was kind of intended for. Oh, the other trick is to, in terms of trying to help the ink really set, is to just heat it slightly. I'm using Cherry Cobbler, Christine. I know it might look brighter to you because I've got 2 sets of lights on it. But Screaming New Year. Oh, Chinese New Year, yeah, indeed. Alright, so what do you prefer? Using two-tone Flora, which was designed to be together, or textured Floral, which is not? I like the fullness of this one. Choices, choices, choices. Okay, I'm just going to keep stamping. Hi, Annika. Number one is more artistic. What this one? Okay, we'll stick with this one then. But it's good to know that if you don't have the textured floral, you can do it with two-tone Flora. So this is cherry, no it's not. This is Melon Mambo that I'm stamping on here now. Oh, didn't ink up properly. Okay. Ooh, dropping stamps. Hi Valerie. Oh, you're back. Good. You're just less jet lagged. Oh, good. That was an amazing trip. This is cherry cobbler, no, cherry cobbler cardstock with Melon Mambo. I'm stamping here. Just getting some texture on. I wonder if that one and that one would work together. We can but try. Hi Susan. Oh, it's Sue LeBlanc under a different profile. Oh, okay. Hi Sue. Hi Melissa. Are you planning your next trip, Valerie? You're going to come to Wales. Hi, Jan. Oh, Sue, remind me what happened. I know I probably should remember, but I'm sorry I don't. Hi, Elaine. Okay, so I'm going to try putting this one over the top of that daisy. Oh, okay. It's like they're like little highlights, and it does, initially it can look quite bright, the white, but it calms down after a while. So those of you who've just taken this white class, this is something else you can do with the white ink. I tell you what's nice about mixing up the stamp sets, it's because I know that they don't actually fit together. It means that you're not worried about them fitting together, so you just aim it and fire. Right, I'm just going to give these a bit of a clean. Hi, Trisha. You're in bed sick. What? Oh no. Sandy needs to plan a trip to Wales. Oh yeah. You broke your elbow and a shoulder placement from World. Oh my goodness, that is a lot, Susan. Were you coming down with it the other night, Melissa? Oh no, I need the white out. I'll tell you why. Because I wanted to stamp some stalks and stuff in it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a bit more. I'm going to do some more leaves for now. I think I might do those. I did wonder whether to do the stalks. I might do still, but I need a colour in between. Oh, actually, cherry cobbler. Now, technically, that's not on my desk, but hey ho. Oops. Oh, I've just realised there was somebody who said they were going to be coming to the live. Glenna, can you oh no, Glenna's not here. Who's here that knows Bonnie? Can someone message Bonnie, please? Because she wanted to be here at the live and I can't see her yet. Hi, Claudine. Hi, Anne. Thank you, Cindy. Oh, sorry to hear that, Martina. Was it flu-like or was it just like a bad cold? Hi, Renee. Go for it, girl. Go for it. So if there's anybody who has been following me recently and fancies doing like what I would call the class 1 textures and lines, let me know, because I am starting to schedule some new classes. So if you'd be interested in class 1 textures and lines, please just go me in the chat. So the classes are held over Zoom. They're held internationally, so anyone can join it in. You just need to have the products at home to be able to use it, to create. So for textures and lines, you will need a big flower like this one, and some smaller flowers, and lots of leaf foliage and so forth. Probably flu with a head-splitting headache and severe breathing problems. Ooh, ouch. That's not good. So I was thinking of using some of these, but that's a bit too big, that one. I'll use a smaller one. Gold embossed dottage. Now you're talking. Yes, I teach remotely. It's all over Zoom. In-person classes are here with me in Wales, so unless you can get to Wales, it's a bit tricky. So yeah, they're all done via Zoom, and they're good fun, I've heard. People tell me. Oh yes, good point, Lisa. Yeah, you just use, you don't even have to have Stampin' Up product. There are some people who take my classes who don't have so much Stampin' Up. They have whatever they've got. Obviously, if you have some Stampin' Up products that are similar to the ones I'm using, it can help sometimes if you're new to stamping. Oh, just reading what Judy's written about the swimming. Okay, I suppose you can build up to that, Susan. So the question is, Martina, do you want a kimono in this? Now, I'm thinking about putting some white flowers in now. I don't know if that would be a bit too big. Yeah, I think those would be too big. I'm wondering about whether to put them just in the white. Sorry, the small one. Or the little, that one. Hey, Miss Bonnie! Did you get a message? Alright, so the reason I'm wanting to stamp these little white ones is because these stalks are like floating in midair. I don't like it when stalks float in midair. So I'm just going to cover up the beginnings of those stalks with some of these white flowers. How cute are they? This is turning out so pretty. Oh, thanks for sharing that, Vicky. Yes, my host code for August, not August, oh my days, we're in September. If you want to order some products from me, if you're in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, the Netherlands, Ireland and Belgium, you can use the host code if you're spending under £150. Will you dry it after to see how the white goes? Yeah, I can do. Vicky's cutting and pasting, Martina. Yeah, she has it all written out already. So where the white, I've stamped it onto, I think that was pink over there, wasn't it? It is starting to take on the colour behind it a little bit. But I still think it looks pretty. So if you wanted it really bright white, you would have to emboss with white embossing powder. But sometimes I quite like the more muted tones. I don't know if you can see the detail coming through there. Oh, thank you, Brian. It's always nice to get Brian's approval. Brian usually tells me when to stop as well. Okay, that's enough, Ruth. Oh, I missed that completely. Because I was talking to Brian. Oh, Melissa. Are you sure that's what it is, Jan? Thank you, Sandy. So I'm using this as sort of flower star dottage. Oh, thanks, Elaine. Me too. Ooh, I was playing with the tiniest little bit of dottage today. This one from, what's it called? Oh, I'm calling it the Under the Sea stamp. It's got lots of really lovely coral and stuff in it. I've just filmed May's thank you video, I think it was. Or was it April? Maybe April. Okay, so I was just going to do some tiny speckly dottage. Hi, Janice. Hi, Audrey. So I really wanted to use this fine one here. I'm just wondering whether to use it in the white or not. Oh, have fun, Audrey. Oh, cool. Oh, something utterly magical about this stamp. I've missed some comments. What's Melissa saying? Oh, okay. Got you, Melissa. Okay, I now feel that I need to do some dark dottage. Would you believe? Just need to clean this stamp off a bit. Oh, I tell you what I was going to do. I've completely forgotten about. I was going to add some stenciling. Not quite sure where I'm going to do that now, but now I've covered my page. Oh, I'm not sure I'm going to fit the stenciling on now. This is quite sort of Asian looking. So I'm going stronger, I'm going in stronger in the plainer areas and then softening off as I get towards the stamping. Okay, so this is definitely a more is more. Glenna couldn't make it tonight. Sandy. Ah, the one time reddish dottage works and it isn't a murder scene. Yes. Although I did go into the house after I finished my class just to check in on everybody, and my husband and my son are watching some horror film, which didn't look like a horror film at that point, but I think it was on its way, the gore. So what I'm trying to do is, if I've done an area, I am trying to match up the pattern again. That's the great thing about these masks. You can just move them around. Could you do some golden stenciling? I might be able to throw some gold embossing powder over this, because this is slow drying, because this is pigment ink. So I will try and throw some gold embossing powder over this when I'm done. The other reason you want this to meet up again is because you don't really want to get ink on the back of the stencil. Because if you're moving it around and you get ink on the back of the stencil, you're going to transfer it where you don't want it to go. So you've got to try and keep this as clean as possible. So by lining it up, it means you're not retransferring ink. Alright, I'm just going to move all my spare stamps into this box here. I don't want to lose those, because I need to be able to have a bit of space for the golden blossom. Right, I'm not sure if this is going to work, but generally... Ooh, why is my gold embossing powder gone lumpy? Oh, weird. Oh, anyone have that happen to them before? Okay, so the embossing powder is also wanting to stick to some of the areas where I've stamped the white ink. So I'm being quite firm with it to try and flick it off. You put it through a sieve. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to... pat it down a bit. I wonder if it's just got a bit damp. I'm just going to bin that. I'm going to have to get my dustpan and brush out. Don't really want straight powder around. Yeah, possibly, Martina. So the gold embossing, it's really interesting. It's kind of reacting in a weird way to the white ink. I guess because it's not Versamark. It's sort of sitting on top of it. A bit like those of you who did the mixed media class with me the other day, how embossing powder reacts to the texture paste was a bit interesting. So it's not behaving like normal, I will say that. It's sort of it's getting there. It's taking a bit longer than usual. And also you have to be careful not to overheat, which is really hard to see what I'm doing actually, or see at what point it's okay. Oh, I was going to change glasses then. Yeah, it is behaving in a slightly weird way. I'm just rubbing off to see if there's any excess coming off. There's a little bit, because I'm enchanted by the idea of doing just some gold dotted, but I think I might just get the Versamark out for that. Now, when you're stamping to do embossing, you just have to kind of remember where you've just been. Just be methodical. Perhaps I should have gone over it with the embossing buddy. Okay, it is what it is. It's still a little bit lumpy. Oops. Okay, excuse my brush. Right. Sorry, people asking questions. I'm missing questions. Oh yes, do try it. Hi Sharon. It's cherry cobbler. It might look a bit like real red because my lights are quite bright. But I'll take a photograph. Yeah, see how it's kind of appearing a bit brighter when with the Versamark. It's reacting properly. Sort of how it should react, really. Nancy, I've been saying trust the process for a long time. Yeah, I am sort of following it. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny when I heard them say it. I was like, yep, I've been saying it for 20 years. Yeah. It's a really good not metaphor, it's a really good saying. That when you entrust yourself to experts or people who have a proven track record, then there will always be results, whatever you're doing. So whether it's art or a project or, I don't know, learning, anything. I really do believe in trusting the process, even when the process is hard. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that little gold dottage is just divine. So pretty. Thank you for the suggestion, Cindy. There we go. Right, thank you everybody for joining me today. So I'll just quick run through what I've used. So cherry cobbler card base. So I have used some cherry cobbler ink for some of the leaves. I used Melon Mambo, Blackberry BLiss, and of course the white ink pad. So for only four ink pads, that's all that was used. There we go, Melissa, see? Yep. There we go. Then gold embossing powder. So I did use a little bit of the Versamark ink on that. Oh, excuse me. Right, stamp sets wise then. Textured Floral, because it's just awesome. Two-tone Flora. And then we did throw a few other things in there. We have got Dainty Delight, this one here. But there are some other pretties in this set that could have been used. And then this one from Earthen Textures. This one here. Although now I'm looking at it, I feel like I need to put some dark. Oh dear. Still not finished. Still not finished. Right, it's very, very subtle, but it is there. You probably can't see the difference that this is making, but it is in there. Oh, Barb, I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh, that cannot be pleasant. Ugh. Oh, lots of love, Barb. We'll get our prayer warriors on that one. There we go. It's in there. Right, so I'll be interested to see what that looks like in the morning after the dust has settled, as it were. Yeah, it's pretty. I keep staring at it. You know when something's pretty when you keep staring at it. Yes, I'm pleased with that. All right, so Blackberry BLiss, Melon Mambo, Cherry Cobbler and White, stamped onto Cherry Cobbler cardstock. I did use, no, where's the stencil gone that I used? Oh, it was here a minute ago. Oh, there it is. That one. It is in the main catalogue. It is, I promise. Oh, dark chocolate. Yes, or magnesium. I wonder if it's magnesium deficiency. I don't know if that causes headaches. Yes, so that stencil is... Oh, hold on a sec. Is it that one? Oh, no, it's not. This is retired. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was that one. That one there, but it's similar. Okay, so sorry about that. That's retired. Number 3, artistic mix. You get 5 stencils. Yeah, no, it is different. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realise I'd grabbed a retired one. Right. I love a chocolate cure. That is a proper colour and pattern for a wonderful kimono. Yes, indeed. Would look gorgeous. Yeah. Right, my lovelies, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for a lovely evening. Thank you those who came and did class with me as well. Had a lovely long evening. And I hope to see you guys again very, very soon. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It's a great way to kind of find my channel again. And also, if you're interested in taking classes, please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. So I know there was somebody on here that did say they were interested. Please could you email me, because I haven't got your email address to send the invoice to. Also, like I said, I have got a class coming up on the 12th. I want to schedule one anyway, the mixed media one. So if I just show you what we did in class on Friday, this is what we did. So obviously yours is going to look like, you know, how you do it. So it's all down to what colours and things you choose. But basically I go through the process of applying the texture paste, embossing powder. I teach you how to make this flower, and then we kind of put it all together. So there are several things that you do need for this class. You do need to have a piece of canvas, so either a stretched canvas like this one or a canvas board. You need texture paste, embossing powder, a heat tool and a heat gun. So a heat glue gun, that's what I mean, not heat gun, but a heat glue gun. Also some punches and dies to cut out some leaf embellishments as well. Oh, and a spritzer. So if you'd like to take this class, then please email me again, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and I'm hoping to run another one of those very, very soon. So yeah, that is a good saying, Nancy. I've just read your comment. Yeah. Right, is the dotage from Beauty of the Deep? It is, Elaine, it is. I've just filmed, I've got a card coming out on Sunday for the Stampin' Sunday blog hop using it, and also I've just filmed a thank you video using it, so it will start making its way into my videos soon. So for which one, Trisha? The texture, the mixed media one? Yes, the 12th of October. Thursday, the 12th of October for that one. Yeah. Yes, the dotage was from Beauty of the Deep. Thank you. Yeah. So do just let me know if you're interested in that one. So. All right, I'm going to say goodnight. If you have any questions, there's anything of the process that you want questions about, that you have questions about, then oh, I just dropped a die cut on there. Again, just email me and I'll be pleased to help you out. All right, everyone, take care and I'll see you soon. Oh, Trisha wants to do the mixed media. Okay, cool. I have your email, don't I, Trisha?